Brooks Koepka's name used to carry a certain inevitability whenever the conversation turned to golf's biggest stages. Not just because of the wins, but because of the aura, the sense that when the spotlight grew brighter, he tended to rise with it. Right now, though, the story feels a little different. Brooks Koepka is stepping back into the rhythm of the PGA Tour schedule, adding the Houston Open to a stretch of events that look less like a victory lap and more like a deliberate climb. And that decision says a lot about where he stands at this moment in his career. Instead of chasing immediate headlines, Koepka appears to be focusing on something more gradual, rebuilding momentum, sharpening his game, and finding competitive reps in fields that offer opportunity rather than expectation. But before we continue, if you enjoy golf analysis that looks beyond the results and explores the bigger picture shaping the sport, make sure to subscribe to Daily Golf News so you don't miss the next breakdown. And don't forget to like the video, it really helps the channel reach more golf fans. The Houston Open isn't just another stop on the calendar for Koepka. Memorial Park is a course he helped shape, which adds an extra layer of familiarity and perhaps motivation as he works to regain footing in the rankings. Recent results show a player still searching for rhythm rather than peak form. A modest finish here, a missed cut there, not the consistency fans once expected, but also not unusual for someone recalibrating after time away from the regular grind of tour competition. And that's what makes this phase of his career so compelling. Koepka isn't chasing validation. His major championship record already secured his place among the era's most formidable competitors. Instead, this stretch feels more like a strategic reset, an attempt to build a foundation strong enough to carry him back into contention when the biggest tournaments arrive. And if you're enjoying the breakdown so far, consider subscribing, it helps a lot. Because the calendar tells an important part of this story. Events like the Houston Open aren't just about the trophy. They're about timing. About sharpening competitive instincts ahead of the major season, where Koepka's reputation has always been at its strongest. With exemptions into the majors already secured, the urgency isn't about qualification. It's about readiness. Can he find the consistency needed to turn competitive rounds into meaningful momentum? Can these starts serve as stepping stones rather than placeholders? Those are the questions that define his current trajectory, not whether he belongs on the biggest stages, but how prepared he'll be when he gets there again. So as Koepka continues this return through events like the Houston Open, the narrative isn't centered on immediate results. It's about the process, the gradual rebuilding of form, confidence, and competitive sharpness that could shape how his season unfolds when the stakes rise. Do you see Brooks Koepka's return as the start of another serious run toward contention, or do you think this phase is more about maintaining presence rather than chasing titles? And if you're a true golf fan who enjoys understanding the stories behind the leaderboard and the journeys shaping the tour, this channel is for you. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single update. See you in the next update.